everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am at the train station again, off on another adventure. First of all, big apologies that I haven't produced any content from Blackpool opening weekend. Long story short, I was just having too much fun with my friends and completely forgot to film. But as soon as I'm back there will be a vlog coming. No word about it, I promise. Some Blackpool content will be on the channel at some point this year. And now I'm just waiting for a freezing cold train to come, all the cancellations because of the storm. But today I'm off somewhere brand new again, it's history themed, and it is the Jewel Tower, which is based just behind the Houses of Parliament, so it's in the Westminster area of London. Yeah, I'm really excited to go and check it out for the first time. So I'll take you on my journey and we'll see you really soon. And here we are, this is the Jewel Tower. This was built in 1365 for Edward III's most prized possessions to be kept in here. And then in 1834 it is one of only 2 buildings to survive a fire. Yeah, it's tiny, but all 3 floors have a little bit of the story of the history of the tower. So let's head on inside and see what we can find out. So just here on the information board tells you a little bit more about this, and then just down here would be the moat, or what used to be the moat, that kind of runs along and surrounds the tower. So I'm on the 2nd floor of the tower, which is where my journey begins, and it's best to work your way from the top and you end up back on the bottom. I have picked up my guidebook, which is what I like to collect. £4, so very reasonably priced. And let's have an explore. This model here is what Westminster Palace would have looked like in 1400. So, number 1, you've got the Jewel Tower where we are now, which is this here. Then you've got Westminster Hall, which is this big building here. The Exchequer would be this bit here, just going off to the side. St. Stephen's Chapel, which is this building here. The White Hall, which is here. The Painted Chamber, which is here. and the Queen's Chamber, which is this area. And then this big building is obviously Westminster Abbey. This small round one is the chapter house. 10 is St Margaret's Church. It's a really cute little church down here. 11 is the clock tower over here. And 12 are like the little shops. And then on the right, this is what Westminster looks like today. So number 1 is the Jewel Tower, this tiny thing here. Westminster Hall in the like darker brown. Then number 3 is St Stephen's Hall, which is like this tiny bit. 4 is the clock tower, which is Big Ben. 5 is the Commons Chamber, which is here. 6 would be the Lords, so they're here. And Victoria Tower, this tower here. Westminster Abbey again here. Chapter House is still there, and then you still got Margaret's Church here. So that's a really nice way to put it in like perspective of how it's changed from then to here. You can already kind of see it's a lot more built up now, but that was because of the fire. A lot of the palace was destroyed, so then they had more area to kind of work and rebuild different parts.
Master Bacon, you called for me.
Ah yes, you're good. You've applied for payment for returning these items from Elton Manor yesterday morning. You have been told my assistants have found some irregularities.
Yes, sire, that has been mentioned. Some damage and unexpected items, I understand. How can I be of help?
Well, firstly, these damaged items. This spice plate, as you can see, the enamel work here has a chip which has come loose. And the spoon in this one has a snapped stem. I need to receive your report of how this damage came about.
Yes, sire. I was given this letter by the clerk at Elton Manor with the seal of Master Hugh, the keeper of the wardrobe. I understand this explains the unfortunate breakages happened there. I was told the dish fell from the table, sire, during the feast of Easter.
It does seem to be in order, as you say, but what about this dish? It does not appear on the list of items that I sent out to Elton in March.
Sire, for this I have no explanation.
What did the clerk at Elton say to you when you collected the jewels?
I did not speak with the clerk. I spoke with his assistant, John of Colebrook. He said the consignment was in order. He gave me the letter and ordered me to take great care, which of course I...
Of course. Remember, we seem to be missing nothing, so there is no accusation. But we do need to understand this irregularity. 3 of the expected dishes are those there. This 4th bottle has the correct markings, but it should weigh 10 dry ounces precisely. And yet it is clear slightly heavier. This is certainly not the bottle that I sent out. It is possible that this is an older problem. The records of my predecessor, William Sleaford, show 2 more of these bottles kept here. This may somehow be one of those.
Will there be anything else? My bill, sire?
Yes. These damaged items will need to be taken to Christopher Tilsley, the goldsmith, for repairs. I will arrange for your payment this afternoon. You may go.
Thank you, sir.
And now to descend down to the first floor on this beautiful spiral staircase, which is very steep. Wish me luck. So this document was the first and only time we have ever executed a king. So here it highlights, and this is what it is. So here are all the different signatures of Cromwell, obviously. Down here. It's telling you. It's really interesting. So here, this is a big recreation of what the chapel would have looked like. So let's have a look. So here it is in the 1360s. And that's it in the 1520s. So you can kind of already see the big difference. Let's look inside. So, royal patrons. There's us, the Jewel Tower. This is the Chapter House. There, of course, is Westminster Abbey, Westminster Hall, and the Undercroft. Here's the House of Commons, Penthouse, and the Cotton House. That's what it looks like. So that's obviously the view from a theatre, from the Thames. What it looked like the morning after. All the different ruins. And let's have a look at what it looked like in the 1520s. Watergate. There's the Westminster Hall again. The cloisters. There's us. Chapel. So far, I really like it in here. You're learning a lot about the different history. I've always walked past Westminster, I think everyone has, but you don't really know just how much history there is in this area of London. We now always kind of like put Parliament or put Westminster into like a political kind of ring, but there is so much historical history here as well. and it's great to come here and learn a little bit about it. I'm almost finished with my tour, so this is a very short and sweet vlog, unless I can kind of try and fit something in to add to the day. We will see. But yeah, it's definitely worth a visit here, just to come in and check out a few things and know where all important decisions were made. And I love this door mentioned, and it's got 1621 engraved in it, which was where all the records used to be stored in this room. You can kind of see like the fake cabinets, the way they would have been stored. So let's head down to the last room and finish up my tour here. It's been really nice to just come and visit somewhere different. And so with that, my visit to the beautiful Jewel Tower is over. It was a really short and sweet visit, but definitely still worth a visit if you're in the area, just to spare half an hour, 45 minutes to have a wander around and learn a little bit more about this beautiful building. I'm not too sure, well actually yeah, I am sure what's coming up next on the channel. It will be a vlog from Adventure Island next Saturday. I'm going with a bunch of my closest friends, so that's going to be really, really exciting. And I don't know, I may try and sneak another little vlog in before that if I manage to find something to do for a little bit more this afternoon. Maybe review somewhere. We'll go for a little walk around London and have a look at some of the architecture on some of the other buildings. I don't know. We'll figure something out, I'm sure. Maybe go and sit down and have some lunch somewhere first. But for now, I have been Lou. That's been the Jewel Tower. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!